Diversity, equity, and inclusion are crucial factors for any organization's success. Therefore, it is essential that tech leaders ask the right questions when interviewing candidates to ensure that their company is committed to creating a diverse and inclusive workplace. Interviewers must understand the importance of asking diversity, equity, and inclusion interview questions. Why ask DEI questions during interviews? Asking DEI questions during the interview process can help tech leaders determine whether a candidate shares their company's values regarding diversity and inclusion. These questions can help determine whether the candidate is committed to creating an inclusive work environment or whether they have biases that may undermine their ability to work with a diverse team. Ultimately, asking DEI questions during interviews can help ensure that your company is not only hiring the best candidates, but also those who share your organization's commitment to creating a diverse and inclusive culture. Examples of DEI interview questions. Can you describe a time when you had to work with someone from a different cultural background than your own? How did you approach the situation, and what did you learn from it? This question helps determine whether a candidate has experience working with people from different cultural backgrounds and whether they're comfortable doing so. How do you ensure that your work is accessible to people with different abilities or disabilities? This question helps determine whether a candidate has considered the accessibility of their work and whether they're committed to creating an inclusive product. It also provides insight into whether the candidate is aware of accessibility guidelines and laws, which can be crucial for companies that must comply with accessibility regulations. How would you handle a situation where a colleague or a team member made a remark or exhibited behavior that was offensive or hurtful to someone from a marginalized group? This question helps determine how a candidate would handle a situation where diversity and inclusion are challenged in the workplace. It also provides insight into whether the candidate is willing to speak up when necessary and whether they are committed to creating a safe and inclusive workplace for everyone. Pros and cons of asking DEI interview questions. One potential benefit of asking DEI questions during interviews is that it helps ensure that your company is hiring candidates who share your organization's commitment to creating a diverse and inclusive culture. However, there are also potential drawbacks to asking DEI interview questions. One concern is that the candidates may feel uncomfortable or offended by the questions, especially if they feel that they're being unfairly singled out or judged based on their identity. Additionally, some candidates may not have experience working with diverse teams or may not have had the opportunity to consider issues related to diversity and inclusion, making it difficult for them to answer such questions. Asking diversity, equity, and inclusion interview questions is essential for tech leaders who are committed to creating a diverse and inclusive workplace. By asking the right questions, leaders can determine whether a candidate shares their values and is committed to creating an inclusive culture. While there are potential drawbacks to asking DEI questions during interviews, the benefits of doing so far outweigh the risks. By creating a diverse and inclusive workplace, tech leaders can build a more innovative, creative, and successful team. What questions do you have about diversity, equity, and inclusion in the workplace? Let me know in the comments, and please be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. You can also sign up for my tech career newsletter at HoffsTech.com/newsletter. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.